Yo, hello and welcome to another episode of the End-to-End Football Podcast. Man like Sean, End-to-End, aka Abbas. What are we saying, lads?
Shocking weekend. But we moved.
It's not been good, bro. It's not been good, but hey ho.
Yo, you know the world is upside down when Palace got a win and both you man ain't got a dub.
You man got that new manager bounce or old manager bounce. You want
yeah, that's what to say, boy. Oldest manager in the league bounce, boy. Like, yo.
Boy, he coming to do what he's got to do, though, innit?
Yeah, don't get me started already, boy. I've got fire for that, blood. Don't you worry about that. You know what I mean? But yo, we gotta start off. There's no way. Where else could we start off, really, blood? But Harry Potter himself, man, like Graham, the new darling of the English game. You know what I mean? Everything going nicely at Brighton. Get the big opportunity. Everyone's like, yo, imagine what he can do with better players. He's going to be sick. His brother was worse than Ollie, blood.
Oh, 100%.
That's not even debatable.
No. You know, even as a Liverpool fan, and I dislike United, you can't even. There's no words of like you're spot on in it. That's it. You've even got me tongue tied. This is spot on, man. There's no way you can't say, "Yep, he was better than Oli." No chance. The worst.
For me, he's the worst Chelsea manager since the Abramovich era. He's got a worse win record than Villas-Boas and then man there.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he's got the worst win percentage out of all of them.
That I actually think that is true. And also, if you think about the cost per game as well.
Wow.
Mad.
Wow.
So I think someone understated 12 million a game, but then someone put 21. Meet somewhere in between. It's a good 18 million at least a game. To Brighton.
Just call it a cool 20, innit?
Bro, and he's walking away with a cool 60 mil. He's got 60 million pounds in his bank account right now.
No. I think he walked away with 19. There was a conversation about in a football group.
Wasn't he on 12 mil a year or something?
No, it was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be 50 mil, but I think he's.
Oh, they allowed him, yeah.
I think
yeah, shame.
Yeah.
He even thought, nah, this is.
Yeah, he thought, nah, I'm taking the liberties here, bro. I need to, yo, man, if I allow that, yo, don't take all the. I won't take all the peas in it. Just give me a fraction.
You know them ones have shame, boy. Even he had shame, boy. He's like, yeah, nah, I can't justify that. The brother was coming out, losing games and being philosophical and that.
Yes, he got 15 million according to Twitter. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna say that now million. So everyone can understand that. My sources are Twitter.
And the maddest thing is, even if we go by that Fugazi source of 15 mil, that's still mad considering how much they had to pay him, his salary, and what they had to pay Brighton to release him. And his whole coaching stuff. Because what happens to them, man?
Bye-bye.
Absolute shambolic situation. Yeah, and the whole thing is so funny because man like Tuchel is now at Bayern Munich.
That's why it's an L to their owner, bruv. Why you thought this was the right move? In getting rid of Tuchel and bringing in Potter, why would you think that was the right move?
And the funniest thing is, Tuchel got the nonsense window. He got the window where they were just signing names. Oh, Koulibaly, yeah, we've heard about him. Yeah, sign him. Aubameyang, yeah, bring him. Oh, yeah, Sterling, he's big in the Premier League. Yeah, bring him. Do you know what I mean? The summer window was nonsense. They just were signing anybody. This actual January window, as much as they spend bare money and doing, these mad contracts, they're actually at least signing young players. You know what I mean? They're like, that Madueke, whatever guy, he looks decent. Enzo, I know he's had a rough start, but again, that's someone that you can see improving. Even Mudryk, who's had a mare, there's still a possibility he could improve. There's actually, you can see, okay, I can see where they're trying to go with this. Do you know what I mean? They're trying to sign the young up-and-coming players and this, that, and the other.
I think, as you're saying...
too late. Or not too late. You got the wrong man in charge.
This is it. If they get the right manager now, it could be a problem. The players are there, innit? It's just wrong man that just didn't know how to utilize all the tools in his belt, innit? Yeah.
Yep.
He didn't have a clue, guys, because I mean, how many formations?
You know what? It's one of those ones where you have to say, you know what? Let's just be honest. He was out of his depth. So that whole question of sometimes you see a good manager and you go, okay, so imagine if he had more money and better players that put into the system and all the rest. Sometimes the system suit the players that are there because those players are willing to listen. They're willing to work hard to make it work because those players, half of them were pretty relative new in football experience. And then him as well, they're like, okay, you know what, we'll listen. But when you go to big boys like Felix, these guys have played under management with years of experience, bags of experience. Some of them have actually won stuff. And now Potter's telling them to go, oh, play like this. You need to play like this to be more effective. They're just looking at him like...
Do you know what, Abbas? You are 100% right, because imagine now you got a man like Sterling that's won Premiership titles and that, getting told, yeah, you're wing back, big man. What? Joe Felix had to play and he played in Champions League and winning your La Liga title. What?
The third top scorer in Pep's reign, in any of Pep's reign, is Sterling, and you're telling him to play wing back.
You know what's mad? What you said, what you said, Abbas, is absolutely right. Yeah, now I am even going to add more to that, more sorts to that. Yeah. First of all, we've got to start off with when we're talking about players that, you know, different profile of players, etc., etc. But Cucurella is his player. He's very familiar with Cucurella, and he has had a nightmare under him over there. He has been absolutely horrific. Did you see what he done on the weekend? And on top of that, yeah, he even played him centre back. When have you ever seen Cucurella play centre back? Yeah, and this is a man that you know, so you should know this player more than anybody else. Do you know what I mean? It's not like Tuchel doing it or somebody else doing it. This is you doing it. Yeah, the man lost his head. But then another thing I'm going to add to that is, and I always say this about these small teams, including players, managers, is Brighton, especially when he was there. Because if you look at Brighton right now, this is the season where they've got the most expectations.
Yeah.
Brighton actually go into quite a lot of the games in the Premier League right now, and they're expected to win this season. Under Potter, yeah, they were playing good football, but it was, it was a surprise. There wasn't that pressure. Brighton could go 2-3 games here, not scoring, just drawing, or even losing a couple of games. No one will bat an eyelid. Then they'll win a few more games, and it's, wow, look at this football. They want that pressure. Then you come to Chelsea, and unfortunately, when you're manager of Chelsea, you expect to win every game. Even games that you're not supposed to win, they still expect you to do something because it's a big club.
They expect you to challenge.
You know what I mean? You can go, if Chelsea go away to Anfield or go away to the Etihad, you know, the expectations is do something. They're not saying, oh yeah, this is just a freebie. You know what I mean? If you get clapped, it's all right, whatever, forget about it. We'll see you next week. Clearly, he couldn't cope with that. And for me, it's when you're this type of manager, and I don't really think, I mean, we don't know. I don't even think the players weren't playing for him or anything like that. I just think the tactics were nonsense, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't see any nice football that we saw at Brighton. I didn't see a hint of it. Not a hint.
No, the football, it never connects with each other. It never really...
Honestly, if you didn't tell me he was managing it and you said Lampard was managing that team and I just watched it, I was like, oh, yeah, Lampard. Levels, like, what did we see? Did we see any nice football? Like, levels, yeah. When Lampard was at Chelsea, I swear the football was even better than this. And Lampard is a scrub.
And this is Lampard without any transfers. Yeah, this is Lampard without transfers.
This is what I'm saying, because I'm starting to see this narrative, which I don't like, where it's, Chelsea are a mess, this, that, whatever, they spend a lot of money, 600 mil. But I don't like how that's now kind of absolving this man of responsibility. It's just, the job was too big. It was just, poor Potter. If he was the next man, if he was Pottino, you know what I mean? We will be cooking him like, yo, you flopped over there. You went and flopped. He went and flopped. I am not, my foot ain't coming off his neck, brother, until he does something else here. He's flopped. I don't want to hear nothing of it. I don't want to hear no sympathy, that they're trying to cook up right now. I mean, I can see the Potter English PR is the machine is cooking with. You know what I mean? You're trying to absolve this Donny of responsibility when he's had a howler, bro. Losing to bottom of the table at home, Southampton. Losing to Aston Villa at home. And then coming out and saying, oh yeah, the XG and XYZ. What?
They know XYZ thing, man. It's bad tactics. Don't know what you're doing. Don't know how to utilize the players you got to your disposal. Yeah, that's just a major L, isn't it? It is just a major L. I mean, look at all the players he had at his disposal. And as you said, Cucurella, that's your guy, You had him at your team. So you're now telling me you don't know how to use that man that you had.
Come back, your boy.
Yeah, man. No, it's mad. It's mad. You know what I mean? Like I said, yeah, you got some familiar guys in there, and I'm seeing you throw in Gallagher when you're chasing games. I'm seeing you just do weird things where I'm like, I can't back this. I don't watch that Chelsea team and say, and we've seen Chelsea down tools back in the day with John Terry and them, man. When they said, yeah, we don't want this manager, and the man just stopped playing. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, we've seen that. I'm sorry, I don't care what anyone says. These players didn't stop playing for this guy. They were playing for him, but there was nothing. There was no direction, bro. Like I said, this was worse than Oli. This is the worst stint. You know what I mean? This is up there with Moyes at what's it called? At United. Horrible. Absolutely horrible.
You know what? I don't even think it was that as bad as that. I think it's worse than that, Because if you look at the transfer window on that, what he's brought in, it's worse thing, man. I think it's the worst in history, bro. If I'm honest,
Chelsea are 11th. Yeah. Deep this. Chelsea are 11th. Nah, bro. Come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's the worst.
That's what I'm saying. Bro. I don't want to hear no sympathy. No, the club was too big. This is a toxic club. Shut up, bro. This man flopped, bro. This man flopped. I don't want to hear nothing.
The thing is, no matter what, even if the task was too big, you've watched these men in training, innit? So you should know what they're capable of and what team you're gonna put out, what type of tactics. Now, you remember when you saying it was Oli and vibes? It was just like, yo, I'm picking a team. There's no vibes. Just get out there and let me see what you can do. There was nothing. I couldn't even say it was vibes because there was no vibe whatsoever. When a man can't catch the beat, this is it.
No, this was diabolic. I mean, the rumors now. I mean, where do they go from here now?
See, I actually think the only reason these guys have sacked him is because Nagelsmann is available, so they can go and approach him. I think he probably would have survived if quality managers didn't just come available.
Yeah,
I think he would have survived longer.
I'm hearing Poch has got a strong chance from.
No, but you know
What's
what?
the Nagelsmann? Jesus.
The thing is, I think Abbas is right. I think Abbas is right. You know that because you see that Tottenham Spurs are looking for a manager as well.
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea probably thought, no, we need to get in there before they do.
Yeah.
So it's better we just cut our ties with my man and let's see what we can do.
Yeah. It's long. It's long. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think, but then again, you got that Luis Enrique. He's out there. You never know. You know what I mean? He might bandule you away into management again. People rate him high, but he is what he is.
You know the wickedest thing is, I heard a man. I was speaking to a Chelsea fan today. He said, "Yeah, I'd get Zidane." Hold on, wait, what?
Wait, hold on.
What?
Hey, you need to learn how to walk before you start running.
I was like, nah, relax.
First of all, Zidane don't want to stress himself, blood. My goal is out there chilling, enjoying retirement, doing vibes, blood. He's not coming
waiting
out
for the international job.
Exactly, bro. I think he barely speaks English anyway. I don't think that guy is really interested in grinding like that anyway. But yeah, them man are just dreaming anyway, bro. That ain't happening. You know what I mean? We got this, you know what I mean, Duffy the waste man here talking about Real Madrid are gonna get humbled by Chelsea. Yeah. Catch me next weekend. I want to see the same energy in it. You know what I mean? We'll see that in it. We'll see this humbling that you speak of. I'll be here, bro. I'll be anywhere. I will be here. Win, lose, or draw. I'll be here. I will be here in it. We'll see that humbling in it. Anyway, yeah, man. So, I mean, okay, if you're Todd Boehly right now, who are you going for?
It's got to be Nagelsmann, man, isn't it? Your season's already finished, so you might as well start letting him implement what he wants now.
Chelsea could bandulu the Champions League. They've won the Champions League being horrific in the league a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? That Di Matteo season, bro, they were nonsensical in the league, bro. Like, they were nowhere to be seen. They were
Yeah,
horrible.
and he
It's
managed
perfect.
to wrangle the Champions League, bro.
Yeah, bro. They wrangled it. You know what I mean? Even the Tuchel one, I
It
think
is
they
perfect settings. It is perfect settings for them to just go win the Champions League and do absolute nonsense in the league. Which they're listen, they're halfway there. They're nonsense in the league already.
That's what I'm saying. They've done it. They've done it before. You know what I mean? They've done it before.
No, but you know, I think it all depends on what manager they get in, bro. Because if they don't get a manager in quick, but even then it might be too short.
Because I saw a quote from Nagelsmann, and I don't know if sometimes it's negotiation tactics. You know, they try to play hard to get so that you know the money gets up to it. Especially knowing that Todd Boehly's got the duffel bag like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Make it seem like that. But he was coming out and saying, no, he doesn't want to just jump into another job. He wants to take a little break and all that. But
later, watch my man dangle the carrot and
I'm sure exactly, but once the two duffel bags pull it up, he's gonna, you know what I mean? You know, you get the other duffel bag, the one that's like straight cash. We don't declare that one on the taxes.
Yeah. Under the table ones there, boy.
All right, then let me ask you two a question here. If you're Nagelsmann, whatever his name is, and you had the pick of two clubs in Chelsea and Spurs, which one would you pick?
I don't even know why you're asking that question. I don't even know why you're asking that.
That's a nonsense. What?
Bro, I'm telling
you. Have you seen the headache that Tottenham been giving their managers? No, I'm not going there.
Hey, you know what?
I lose my hair, you know.
Yeah, but some people are what? But then look, this is what I'm saying. Tottenham think they're gonna get a manager like that.
Yeah, man.
Tottenham are better off trying to get Potter.
Dreamers, though.
Yeah, horrible.
Yeah, but they're better off. I think they're better off trying to get Potter. And I think Pochettino would be silly to go back there because that club's in a mess.
Absolutely. Yo, big up Dennis, boy. You're absolutely right, boy. Absolutely right. I breathe a sigh of relief, boy, on Sunday watching football without watching Carvajal play. And the worst thing is, Lucas Vazquez didn't do much better, but it was still a breath of fresh air not seeing Carvajal play football, boy. You know what I mean?
Man, after I saw him get rich for Spain, I was thinking he needs a break, man.
Yo, the way Tierney cooked him to another universe. I was watching that like, yo, like, oh man. I was like, imagine getting past Chelsea and Kingsley Coleman is running at my man. Oh my lord. or Mane when he's back properly in the team. Oh, yo, it's long. Anyway, but yeah, like Abbas, Sean, absolutely, yeah, no question. Chelsea, you know what? As much as Chelsea look like they're a mess, I think it's actually a very good opportunity for a manager to come into Chelsea.
100%.
Like I said, because of these young players, you got owners that are willing to spend. They're spending money on young players, so you got something to build. And as mad as it sounds, being that they've sacked two managers in one season, the fact that it took them so long to sack my man shows me that you'll be given time. You'll be given time if you actually do. It's only that this brother gave them nothing to work with, bro. They were trying to give him time, but he gave them nothing. This is why I said there is no sympathy for my man from me.
You know what?
I mean, because you didn't help yourself at all.
You are 100% right. If you look at what stage we're at in the season, to where they are, as you said, 11th. Yeah, it's peak times. They had to cut that loose because it was only going to get worse.
Bro, sides that are below them are sacking managers for not even as bad form as what he was doing with worse teams. Like, come on, man.
It's crazy because I'm looking at the results, man. Let's just even count. I'm not even going to count the 0-0 with Fulham, 0-0 with Liverpool. No point. But it's 1-1 West Ham, 1-0 lost to Southampton, lose to Spurs, just about beat Leeds, struggle with Leicester City, but won 3-1, draw with Everton and lose to Aston Villa. You're losing to the teams below you. It's not like you're losing to the team above you. I mean, there's a lot of teams above them right now. So, which is probably new to Chelsea, right?
There's more teams, bro. There's more teams above them than below them, bro. You know them ones.
But you're losing and drawing to the team. Nah, you have to go. I mean, these results wouldn't have been good if he was in Brighton.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying about how bad. This is how bad. Anyway, man,
It would
let's
have been
move on
unacceptable at
because
Brighton.
this is
So
going to become a Potter Cook session, boys. You know what I mean? And the maddest thing is, if Potter was available at Crystal Palace, I'll take him. And that sounds mad hypocritical considering how I've just hooked him.
No, but
make it make sense, guys. Make it make sense.
no, but you know what?
Shameless.
A club of that statue, like it will suit him, innit?
That's where he belongs, bro. That's where he belongs. You know what I mean? You can do the pretty football and not win games for 4 games and no one bat an eyelid. Then you do something nice for a couple of games and everyone says, "Oh, you're the next big thing." Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, it is what it is. Anyway, let's move on. But let's move on. Where do we go? Sean, yeah, we have to go to you, boy. We have to go to you.
I'm glad you went to Sean first, but I had to rethink. What am I gonna say?
We have to go to you first, yeah, because you're an interesting character this week still. Guys, my first question is, were you happy with the result?
Obviously, I wasn't happy with the result, but hey ho, we're moving it. All I care about now is cooking on Sunday now. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, because you know what? I don't want to see Arsenal lift that trophy. I don't want to be a hater, yeah, but it's their fans, bro. I can't take them. They're playing very good football, but yeah. But
hey, you need to go past Chelsea first tomorrow.
Yeah, don't worry about that, bro. Don't worry about that. I'm not talking about Chelsea. I'm talking about Arsenal, mate.
And the worst thing is, I'm asking him about a game he played against Man City. He's talking about Arsenal.
No, but I was about to go back to my team. And man tried to say, yo, you need to worry about Chelsea first. But yeah, we got cooked. You see, we went 1-0 up. I thought, yo, all right, cool. Let's see what's happening now.
Almost 2-0 up, boy, until Grealish decided to actually run back in that.
Yeah, mate. I felt, you know what? I thought Pep was being a bit mad when he played 3 at the back, but hey, he clearly got it right, boy.
Yeah, he didn't rate your midfield, boy, because I saw Stones just cooking in midfield, bruv.
It looked like the old school Bernardo Silva kind of. Silva, you say, yo,
Stones was in there looking like Busquets, blood. I was like, nah, this is just rude at this point, like, you know what I mean? But sure, I know, like, you know, obviously, you man have almost written off the season, kind of thing, yeah. Obviously, you're out of everything, so you have written off. You're only going for top 4, but. What are you saying on Klopp, though? Obviously, no Liverpool fan is Klopp out, apart from the mad ones. So I'm not asking you. I'm not expecting you to say Klopp out. But what's your assessment of his performance? We know about the players, know about the lack of midfield, the owners, all that kind of stuff. But Klopp, though, man, some of the decisions, brother. What are you saying?
Decisions like what?
Big man, you're still doing high line with a bag of strippers at the back.
Jeez, Chisel.
You're still playing the same formation that ain't been working all season. I've not seen my man even try to say, you know what, let's pack out the midfield or let's, 4-4, whatever. Man ain't changed nothing, He just said, now we're doing this 4-3-3 high line. Press. I don't care who's playing, what's going on. We're still just playing it. I'm seeing James Milner coming on when you're losing every time. Or when you need a goal, I don't get that stuff. Maybe it's like in his contract or something. I'm seeing man like Robertson playing every game. When Robertson is another guy. See Robert, see you, blood, yeah. I'm watching you because
eyes on you.
Now I've got my eyes on him now, yeah. Because Trent gets most of the blame. Do you know what I mean? Everyone loves to blame Trent, even though he doesn't help himself.
He don't help himself. He had a shocker.
Yeah. Aura, man, you know what I mean? VVD, greatest defender of all time. You know what I mean? Defending with his aura and that. Yeah, he's embarrassing himself.
No, one second. Before you go any further, yeah, bruv, VVD has to play because blood. You cannot play Gomez, dear cuz. Are you crazy? You've seen what's happened to Gomez, bruv. Matoma had man twerking, bruv. No, allow that. That is just super. No, allow that. Man, don't say that, bro. Aura, man. I don't care if the aura's off, the aura's wrong. But he's got to play in it because I can't have Gomez there right now, bro.
I'll give VVD. You ain't got no choice here. But Robertson, he's doing some fugazi stuff, and that's the one of the positions in the back line where you actually have a decent backup in that Tsimikas, brother. Yeah, I know sometimes he's been shaky, but he's also been decent. I don't think he's had enough chances. I don't think he should play instead of Robertson. But I do think Robertson holding bench for a couple of games, it will do him good. I think he will come back better because he's done this thing of going pressing for no reason, where he just runs to press by his ones, and you lot concede a goal. He's not in the Champions League final. That's starting to become a habit. I don't know what going on for that guy. Do you know what I mean? His crossing that used to be wonderful is now just, you know what I mean, dreadful.
Yeah, but you know what? To be honest, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but if you could say the whole thing for the whole team right now, bro, there's only a handful of men, if that, right now that are performing the way they should be.
But this is the thing. Why is Klopp not getting any heat for that?
Boy,
the whole team flopping, and the manager's just there like, oh, it's not my fault. I'm just putting him out there. Like, you gotta be doing something wrong.
Mate, to be honest, as I said to you, this all starts from the summer, brother. And you see, from when they didn't sign no centre midfielders, mate, we was always going to be in trouble, bro. We was always going to be in trouble. Because if you look at
trouble though, man, the fall off is nasty though, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, all right, cool. Even if you take Fabinho out of the team, who are you going to put there?
All right, I hear that. But let's say you guys were where Newcastle are, or even where United are, yeah? We will still be saying this is a bad season by almost what you've done last season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll still be saying that's a bad season. For it to be this bad, obviously it's not as bad as Chelsea and them, but still, it's still bad, bro. You know what I mean? Because these are still like the same players. Yes, you should have had a midfielder, but again, sometimes I'm like, big man, do something in it.
No, but you know what?
Tell me something where I can say, you know what? Yeah, if only they had that midfielder. Because right now, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You get Bellingham, even another midfielder, too. I still think you got issues.
It's not, mate, of course we got issues. I mean? That's not enough.
I still think you got issues.
We need.
You come like you need a whole new 11. It's looking kind of mad.
All right, I think that's a bit brazy still.
I don't know, bro. I'll give you Allison and Ramadan, man. You know what I mean? Because the rest of them, man, there, bro, they ain't doing nothing right now.
Mate, like I said,
even Konate was looking shaken. He's been your best defender when he's been fit, which is another problem.
To be honest,
bare times.
Once, mate, because the thing is, you can't even throw it all on Diaz. Diaz is a big loss to us as well. Jota, since he's come back, he hasn't been.
He don't look nothing like himself right now. He don't look any of the games.
We need another backup right back because this Ramsey guy is, mate, he's feeble. I don't know what's really good, bruv. Like, at least get one of the youngsters in or something, bro. Because something like there's nobody there to challenge my man. Even put Milner there for some games, please. Like, try something. You understand? Because something's got to change, brother.
That's what I'm saying about Klopp, though. Like when I say, like,
I'll be honest. This is the only thing I have against Klopp, right? As Kuda pointed out in the beginning, things are not going his own way. He doesn't seem to be wanting to change his style of play to suit the times that he's at. Some of these players don't have the legs to do the running anymore. Aura man, as we're calling him, right? You don't want him to be caught doing his madness further up the pitch and then he has to sprint back. He's never going to make it. What you probably need to do is now just go, okay, cool. You know what? For the remainder of the season, let's just, a mid, maybe even a low block, rather than trying to press high. Getting presses all over the place when your players can't turn and run anymore. Like this, he has to know, okay, this ain't working with these boys. They're hurting. Let me change it. Let me be slightly more defensive.
All right, let's say Abbas here. Let's because I agree with what you're saying here. But let's just go into the world of, all right, these new style elite managers, they don't change their style, innit? They just play the same thing. I'm like, all right, Klopp, this is just having a fake conversation with Klopp here. And he says, nah, big man, I'm not changing my style, innit? This is how we play. It works. I'm like, all right, you can have that. But why am I not seeing this Carvalho you? He never gets no chance, that brother. Yeah?
Yeah, he was
now, people will kill me for this, yeah? But I'm sorry. Harvey Elliott playing in midfield. And then I've seen, what's his name? Oxlade-Chamberlain playing in the front three. That's mad backwards to me, bro. That makes no sense. Oxlade-Chamberlain, as rubbish as he is, can do a better job trying to do the box-to-box thing in midfield than what Harvey Elliott can do. He's not better than Harvey Elliott. That's what I'm saying. But it's square pegs in round holes, bro. He's moving mad. Some of the decisions are just crazy.
But you know what? You see, like
I don't see why was Noodles on the bench. Was he injured? Because why
he was injured. He only just come. He just come back from a little knock. That's why he didn't start. But the thing is with Oxlade, the man, they can't be trusted, bro. They cannot be trusted. And that's the thing. We got beer for all these men.
Yes, bro. You're saying can't be trusted when you just got bumped 4-1, bro. Like the man that are playing can't be trusted right now. I think it's a nothing to lose thing at this moment in time because Fabinho can be trusted. That brother, bro, he's just a walking card, bro. Henderson, oh my days,
mate. It's just like the whole balance in the team is not correct, bro. It's just all over the place.
These guys,
you see, with Fabinho, he used to be the man in front of the defense cleaning up. That's not happening no more, bro. They're just running straight down their necks.
And he's not even old as well, Fabinho.
To be fair on the team, on this result, to be fair on the team, Pep did change tactically. He did change a lot. Like De Bruyne and, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it was Jack Grealish. Oh, no. Yeah, Jack Grealish actually got too much space on the wings, but that's another thing. That's to do with a certain man most of the time.
No. I don't want to hear that from you, yeah, because you, yeah, with your Anthony's and Sancho's and that, yeah, them flops, yeah. You have been trying to run this Grealish agenda. Yeah, Grealish has got a Premier League title, by the way, yeah. All I'm saying is, I need to hear some Grealish prop for this performance. I don't want to hear.
You know what? I know what.
I don't want to hear
I'll put my hands up to this year because yesterday, when I watched Match of the Day again, Benham and I watched the game live, I thought I'm gonna have to give this guy props because it's not just this game. It's been a couple of games. He's been
since the World Cup. Yeah, he's come back on smoke, bro.
Yeah, he's been looking like not quite 100 million, but he's been looking very good and very effective.
Look at the salt there, boy.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm
not quite 100 million.
I'm hearing that certain people at 80 need to do more every single week. Well, he hasn't got to that point yet, so I'm going to keep the same energy.
Big man, yeah. I think you need to relax here because we got a Sancho discussion coming up. You know what I mean? So you need to calm.
I'll keep the same energy. You don't worry about it. I'll keep the same energy. But like, he has been performing very well. He's been, and you know what? Pep is now playing to the strengths of his wingers rather than the system dictating what his wingers should be doing, and obviously them not being able to deliver.
Is that because they kind of don't have fullbacks right now?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Because there's no fullback. You know what I mean? There's no more Cancelo left back. You know, in bombing forward.
Yeah, there's no overlapping fullbacks
and whatnot. The wing situation the fullback situation is completely died. So now the onus is on the winger because Grealish was on the ball so much in this game and Mahrez as well.
Yep, but have you noticed that he's overloading the channels? So what he's doing is he's picking two midfielders to always be in the channel to offer that one-touch pass, right? To spread that midfield out so that those wingers are not getting double-teamed anymore. Because let's be honest, one-on-one, they are very good dribblers. They're just not going to beat you down for pace. So if they get trapped, you can tackle them because there's two people tackling. But one-on-one, cut inside, quick pass, 1-2, boom, they're through. And it was
do you know what?
It was painful for you to watch.
let me tell you. No, you know what? I just found the Lord Holland wasn't playing. Boy, 4-1. I think we got away with it lightly because we were getting cooked.
Alvarez was cooking though, way. You know what I mean? City are annoying, you know, because they go through last season, win the league, yeah, with no striker practically. Then they start next season with now 2 quality strikers. Like, bruv. Like, come on, man. They were bringing on Bernardo Silva off the bench. At the same time, I was seeing Milner was coming on. I'm like, bro.
The joke takes me.
This is just ridiculous, man. Like, yo, I'm putting pressure on Pep. You must win this Champions League, yeah, because I swear down, if this brother don't win this Champions League, yeah, within the next 2 seasons, yeah, I'm deleting all these league titles, bro. This is a monumental failure, bro. Like honestly, this is probably who's got a better squad in Europe right now?
No.
I think Bayern's got quite a decent.
Nah, brother, man got Choupo-Moting and them man there up front, man. Like yo, like that's
They've
Muller.
had
Yeah?
the best squad in Europe for the last 3 seasons. Let's just be real,
City.
right?
City,
Yeah.
bro. City
They've
squad
had the
is
best
silly.
squad, maybe even longer than that, to be honest.
Some teams who have like, 5 players in their starting 11 that will get into their team and whatnot. But when you look at City's bench compared to anyone else's bench here, like you can't compare it.
Yeah.
It's mad.
And you gotta remember, every season he falls out or he stops playing 1 or 2 of his actual good players as well. So he still has a good bench, and he's got 2 who are in the stands, watch it, that he might be annoyed with. You gotta think Bayern look good. Although Cancelo now is on the bench for Bayern as well. I don't know.
Cancelo's yamming bench, bro, because it's Pavard and what's his name and Davies, bro, on fullbacks right now. So
right, but you can think he's loaned that guy out and thought, nah, forget it. Nah,
imagine being able to loan out Cancelo, brother. At Madrid, we're here struggling with Carvajal, blood. You know what I mean? Huh? Man can send out a Cancelo, And we got
So you know what?
man.
Even if you needed him, Pep would have never allowed him to go to you.
No, you wouldn't do that. You would never do that, but you would not allow for that way. Anyway, but yeah, no, but they have to be respected, man. And you know the maddest thing is they're doing all this here with De Bruyne and not really starting a lot of the games. Sometimes they're not.
He's
not
not
really started cooking.
Really on form.
That's what I'm saying. De Bruyne haven't even started cooking. It's kind of scary still. It's kind of scary still, but yo, speaking of scary, boy, you have to go down to your team, my best boy. What's really good? Because it's kind of spooky down there, boy.
Not gonna lie. Sean took the words right out of my thinking, boy. We got cooked. We got cooked. There is no other words. From minute 1 to minute 90 to 90 or 96, wherever the game was, yeah. You know when you're playing FIFA and then sometimes you get a little more, then you sit forward and it's like, yeah, it's time to play. At no point in this match did I sit forward. I thought, yeah, no, they're gonna do something. At no point, right? And the thing is, we possibly could have come out of halftime 3-0 down.
Should have, really.
Yeah.
All right. And people were talking up, they were like, oh, this is the same thing. Man United might come out second half and do that. In my head, I've watched United this whole season. If we don't show a glimpse of hope in the first half, we're not coming out second half to do better. Like all the other games where we've come out second half, there's been a glimpse of hope in the first half. Something that makes me think, oh, you know what? He's going to probably change this. But we had nothing. Nothing. In fact, let me even look at what was the shots target. Nah, you know what? I don't even need to look at the shots.
I think you got 1 on target, innit?
Right? It was embarrassing. Like, I don't remember taking a shot. Right? And the only half chances we got fell to, I think 1 half chance fell to Rashford, maybe. But one definitely full chance fell to the horse. I'm sick of this guy now. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him. And I'm sick of the protection and this thing that United fans love doing because the guy's a trier. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of his whole view. I'm sick of the fact that he turns from 6'6" to 5'3" when the ball's in the air. I'm sick of it, bro. Sick of it.
But you know what, Abbas, to be fair, like you gotta blame the board there, because what top striker would you have really been able to loan out at that point? I think that was the best of a bad situation.
We should have got Felix. We should have paid that £11 million loan for Felix, right? if we either, I don't get me wrong, I know we're in £1 billion of debt now. Now I know why the Glazers are selling up, right? But if you're £1 billion in debt, 11 million ain't gonna cost that much, bro. Just slide that in with the rest of your dividends that you've been taking out. Like,
Mate,
you
if they weren't
you
gonna back you
literally
with a
said to
striker,
us, you have no hope. Or just take this guy. He has as much goals now in as many games as he did in Burnley. 2. And both goals were rebounds when the keeper's already dived in a different direction.
yeah, but you know what? To be fair to him, man, he's not really playing as a striker, bro. Like I don't know what his actual position is in your team,
because he's been that bad that we've decided because he works hard, we're gonna move him into number 10 so he chases the fuck.
Oh man, United.
I see one point where he was running down the right wing. I was thinking, bro,
know yourself, man. Know yourself.
But then again, you got to ask the question: where was the right winger at that time?
I'm not. No. So this is one of the few games where I'm gonna defend this guy, right? And I actually can't believe he got taken off. Anthony was actually beating Burns. Now we can argue that his end product was useless, but at least he was doing something. Like you got to realize that I'm clutching at straws here. I'm looking at what everyone's doing.
Yeah, you're really clutching, bro.
I know I am because I have to be honest. Vegas was doing nothing. Scott McTominay was doing nothing. I have to call it. Rashford was doing nothing. Right? Bruno was average.
Bruno can't be playing that deep, blood. I don't mean.
Yeah,
I already don't like Bruno in the first place. Yeah, but I don't want to see Bruno taking the ball off the defenders and trying to do anything because it's just going to end in tears, and it did end in tears. Yeah, because I saw some of your fans. I saw some of your fans blaming your defenders, and I was like, I don't know how to blame the defenders, because is it the defense? I know Dallo was getting cooked, yeah, but okay, Dallo, I'll allow it, yeah. But Varane and Lindelof, them man were doing the maddest blocks, bro. Because when you guys were getting cooked, yeah, and they shouldn't have been in them positions because where was your midfield? You just kept giving the ball away straight away.
Yeah, that's another thing. We had, I think Bruno was one of the deepest midfielders, and Sabitzer and McTominay had gone forward. Like, how gassed do you? Like, I'm shocked that Ten Hag got gassed and sold a dream because McTominay scored 4 goals in 2 games in international. So now you're putting him further up in this game. Like, I'm shocked. If Fred scored 4 goals in 2 games, this man is not going to start playing Fred as number 10.
I'm sure 2 of them goals came when Carvajal was on the pitch. So
I
have to give that some Carvajal tax, blood. You know what I mean? So boy, I don't know if I can really. That's anything to write home about.
I can't believe that I saw fans blaming the centre backs. So I'm not being like. You've got to understand something, right? Anyone that's played football understands sometimes when you don't have confidence in the people in front of you and you don't have confidence in the guy behind you, you are stuck between a rock and a hard place. You get the ball, you're looking for the option, you can't see them. There's a wash of white and black coming towards you, right? And you look, where am I meant to go? Oh, you want me to go back to this guy that panics every time he gets the ball? David De Gea got away with some of the blame as well from Saturday. Yeah, he made some good saves. I think for every good save he made a mistake that led to him having to make a good save, right? And then people are just letting it get away with it. I've argued about this goal with so many United fans. I'm trying to understand when that ball was crossed back post, why... Is that me?
Isaac.
Right? I'm trying to work out when that ball was crossed back post, why De Gea and Deluded were basically in a line as the ball was going over their head. So the guy that was in the 6-yard box by himself, David De Gea was looking. Deluded jumped up to try and block it. As he's landed, he's looked and seen David De Gea, and you can just see his whole face just drop. Like, why are you here? Right? There's some mistakes David De Gea is making, and you can tell. Like, you know, there was another show I was on, and I said I don't want to get rid of. There was a choice of getting rid of which player, and I said I don't mind Maguire staying because I've come to the realization, and we said this last season. Maguire doesn't like De Gea. De Gea doesn't like Maguire, and those two together is why there's making a problem. But the scary thing for me now is Martinez is now reacting to David De Gea's mistakes. 1 or 2 mistakes, David De Gea, Martinez, who first time, now he's just going. Putting his head down. Varane is the one going to him and going, no, come on, you could keep doing it. Nah, man. You know what? No, now, after all I've just said.
all right. No, you've gone to the players. I need to hear you because I was on to Sean about the management. I need to be on to you about the man behind you, because he made some mad substitution. That
100%. I was thinking
crazy, bro. Like, you know what I mean? 4 minutes later, the man scored. Like, yo, that's peak. I mean, speak on 10-10,
boy. I have to say, first of all, let's just say, obviously the formation was wrong right from the beginning because Scott McTominay in a higher position. I already said that. I don't know what was going on there. Sabitzer is hot and cold way too much. No idea what we're gonna do.
Wergo still being in the starting 11 again is another thing.
Like it doesn't matter who you.
That's just being stubborn at this point.
It doesn't matter who you put up front. Anyone that you put up front, you can even put Anthony up front. That'll be better than Weghorst.
Bro, Weghorst, this is what Weghorst. So you watch him and you're like, this is why he was at Burnley, and this is why you were out there in Turkey. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like for me,
he has no business here playing Premier League football, let alone any business playing for Man United.
It's not
listen,
he doesn't get into any team in the Premier League.
He gets into United though.
I'm telling you.
Honestly, like our midfield was crying for someone that had legs, a runner, and then Fred comes on in the 82nd minute. Right, Lindelof coming on at 83, and then obviously we concede like 4 minutes afterwards, like you said. Yeah, I mean, Newcastle players are not exactly small, are they? Like you put on Lindelof. I don't know what he was expecting with that one. The moment they got a corner or a free kick, I was panicking.
You know what?
Speaking of Newcastle, anyhow, Willock didn't score, because he was taking liberties. The amount of chances he was missing, he was bantering out there, boy.
Exactly.
If they walked away with a draw, they would have all slapped him in that dressing room, bro.
Mate, he would have got terrorized on social media, bro. But you know what? Forget all of United. I'll take my hats off to Newcastle. You lot played outstanding. I mean, what's his name? Bruno, the real Bruno. Please stand up.
You're an idiot. The real Bruno. Allow it.
He was cooking. He was cooking.
You know what? Their midfield's free.
You might make long stuff look good. I mean, that's embarrassing.
Well, you know what I mean? You got to remember a couple of seasons ago, we wanted to sign him or his brother. Let's just leave that as that. All right? I'm never going to remember. I'm never going to forget that. And every time I see him play against us and he plays good, I'm like, this is the foolishness that you guys were looking at as scouts, right? But you know what? Let's give him his credit. This game.
Would it have been better than having him instead of McTominay, though?
They're both the same to me. Not
in this view, and it wasn't.
Listen, I'm no fool. I'm not watching even one couple of not interested. The same to me. The same below standard play. Like, let's just be honest, right? Whatever they're cooking up there, it's clearly worked this whole season. I'm kind of glad that this wasn't the team that came out in the final. Let's be glad about that. They didn't show up in the final.
That's why I think when they faced you in the final, it kind of looked like they ran out of gas, innit? Because the draws.
They were going for a hard period at that point.
But now it's looking like they've got their second wind.
Well, you got to think most of their players didn't go for this international break for the last 2 weeks. Most of the players didn't go anywhere.
And that Isak is starting to cook now. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? He didn't score in that, but he's starting to cook.
He's starting to look useful. He was a problem. But yeah, like I was saying, sorry, give credit to this. Obviously, we all know we didn't really love this manager, did we? But he has been doing well.
When someone does like this, you have to give them their credit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he has been doing well with Newcastle this season. And this game, my God, the press never stopped. Never.
The intensity they played at, that was pure. They were playing like this. This was the Carabao Cup final, boy. Like, you know what I mean? This is how they should have played in that final. And they've jumped over you in the table, innit?
Yes, they are now. Actually, because Tottenham are drawing this game right now, but we have 2 games in hand on them. They actually knocked us out of the top 4, so we're 5th now. Based on
Do you know what?
game.
The thing I like about Newcastle as well, because look at all the money that they've got. Now, if you compare these up with Chelsea, I think they've spent brilliantly.
Sensible.
Because they ain't just gone out and just bought every player from everywhere and just tried to slap them together. They've picked a player and they've done their research and just fitted him into the team, and now they're just blending, boys.
They're well ahead of schedule, isn't it? Because the players were signing, I think they were hoping for a nice, comfortable mid-table finish in it. Like, you know what I mean? The signings they weren't making signings to even do Europe, bro. I think they're like, right, we're here.
Yeah.
you know
What it was? Yeah, this team definitely was made. Let's finish in the top half, maybe get into the Europa League thing, right? And then see where we go from there. Slowly build up. It's part of their plan, but yeah, they've stepped their plan out massively.
What are you saying for top 4 though? Because even I've said it on this pod a few weeks ago. I thought you guys were comfortable in top 4. I thought you know what I mean, the way you were playing. But now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, okay, when Casemiro comes back, Eriksen, there should be an improvement in the team. Yeah. But this away form is worrying.
It's shocking, bro. What? This away form is shocking. Like,
your away form is disgusting.
Yo,
he lost, you know.
Nah, the away form scares the 14 games away, won 6, lost 6, drawn 2, -2 on the goal difference. Wow. It's not good. It's not looking good, bruv. I mean, not looking good, bruv. No, we're such in good. The thing is, this season can still turn out to be a brilliant first season for the manager, right? Even at the beginning of the season, I said it. I don't want to. Obviously, in between, we got a little bit gassed here and there, but fans don't get excited. But the aim was still a trophy or 2 trophies in the top 4. That's still possible. So it's just we have a lot of games. We've got a lot of games.
No, to be fair, like, I mean, even after you signed Casemiro, I don't think I even predicted you, man, to finish top 4. To be honest, I'm sure I think I had you 5th or 6th or something. So
the way that the season started for them, it was looking a bit dicey. The way it's,
I mean, because obviously
he's done well to turn it around.
I didn't have you in the top 4 because I definitely didn't think Liverpool were going to be this bad, or Chelsea. You know what I mean? Or the Arsenal are going to be on the Mazzoline. But so he's still kind of ahead of schedule. But yeah, the away form, because I think away to the top 12, you might have won like 2 games or something.
The thing is, you know what?
I even say away to top 12 because I'm including Crystal Palace because you didn't win that game, you drew. Do you know what I mean? This is how bad the away form is. That's why I've gone all the way down to 12 because it's kind of peak still. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? You know what? I think. Yeah, I mean, it's, like I said, it's his first season. He's probably adjusted, but his tactics work very well at Old Trafford. You've got the fans with you, crowd, everyone pumps you up. So, when you're defending together, it looks a bit better. But when you're away, most teams are not allowing us to breathe. They're not allowing us. They're not giving us the same respect they give us at Old Trafford, which is funny because the couple of seasons beforehand, especially on the Mr. Freestyler, it didn't make a difference. No team was respecting us, whether it was at home or away. But now this season, away, when we're going to someone else's turf, they're really showing that it's their home turf. They're coming at us. They're not giving us a chance. Like I said, I have to give loads of credit to Eddie because their midfield free, the way they were just constantly rotating positions. Like every time Man United did a half clearance, it was one of them on the edge of the box winning, and you didn't know which one it was going to be, right? It was cold. It was cold, honestly.
Yeah. I think Maximum done well as well. Maximum done well, but
but he's always got Delos's number. Like if it wasn't for Wan-Bissaka being ill, and you know what, he is a confidence booster to this team because when they know he's gonna rip this right back, everyone's just like, all right, cool. You know what? The moment he gets the ball, get in the box. God.
Yeah, because
normally you see the defender's got the attacker in his pocket. It was the other way around, man.
He got the assist for Willock's goal, didn't it?
Yeah, the first goal, because he headed it back across. Like I say, I don't blame Delo for that one. I actually blame De Gea because someone's heading the ball back across the 6-yard box, and you're standing next to the right back. This is just stupid.
It's never been his strength, isn't it? De Gea, boy.
It's never been his strength, but come on, at some point you just got to put your body on the line. Like even they had a goal where he saved it, and I think he saved it on the line. But even that one, that was in the 6-yard box. Why are you not coming out to punch it? Something. He's such a coward in those situations, man.
Anyway, let's move on to teams that are actually doing the business, boy. You know, not this full frustration, boy. You know, I mean, the team that both of you, man.
Are we going to you next year?
No. The team that both of you, man, are having nightmares about. Yeah, the team that's, you know, I mean, you man are losing sleep thinking about these man. Boy. You know, what I mean, it frightens you. You man are gonna go on holiday in the summer, boy.
It's not that deep, bro. They're not gonna be able to defend the title anyway.
You man are gonna switch off your phones when these man win the league.
To this
you know
man, boy.
Huh? You man ain't turning up to work when these man win the league.
They're ambassadors talking now, isn't it?
Hey, talk to your boy. What's he talking about?
Hey, I have to back up the Arsenal, bro, because you man are just the biggest Arsenal haters, boy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put my Arsenal badge on. You know them ones. Come on, yeah, bro. Yeah, these man, boy, are giving you belly aches, boy. Even think about them, man. They're winning.
Rotten, you're still going. Drop it already, man.
Bro, we've got the man on top left here talking about he's happy that City battered them because it means that, you know what I mean, you don't help Arsenal and this is the level is dropped to,
mate.
You know what I mean?
You know what? It's not even the levels. You know when my team's not doing the business, boy, and I knew, we could get cooked, especially going to their ground. Blah, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, anyway,
it is what it is.
Arsenal, boy, they made light work of Leicester City, even though they tried to complicate it towards the end for no reason.
Yeah,
you know, man like Gabriel Jesus shutting down all them silly talk, but that foolish talk I was hearing, boy, when Ketty was bagging goals about, Jesus might struggle to get back into the team, you know, and Ketty is scoring goals. Man, shut up, man. Go and sit down, bro. Small boy, but nobody gonna keep Jesus out the team. My biggest surprise in this game was like, I saw Saka on the bench. I was like, you can rest. I don't know if he had a knock or something, boy, because that guy always plays, boy. It don't matter if he's a friendly or what, boy. He's holding the full 90 minutes.
It's easy to make these players rest when you got man like Tossard doing his job, bro.
But you know, he didn't respect Leicester. He knew Leicester weren't troubling them, innit?
Or Leeds, innit?
Yeah.
Leeds, but they were nothing. But I mean, the way that first goal was just hilarious, bro. The way Jesus won that penalty, bro. The first chop of the first guy, bro. He got chopped into another universe, blood. I don't know. And it wasn't even like a special chop. It was one B-Tech chop, blood. But he got him the hell out of here. And then the other guy, he's there sitting on his ass, bro, and then just stabs him with his studs. Like,
Ailing, you're so dumb.
I mean, what? At first I thought, that's a dive. Then you see the replay, you're like, brother. Like, why? Like, you're already on the floor. You're not gonna do anything from there, bro. But nah, just let me just flick my leg at, man, and give away a needless pen. Because they actually had a couple of chances before Arsenal scored still. You know what I mean? If they had scored one of them, you might have got a little bit nervous, but I'll go to you, man. But I'm not really gonna, because I know you man don't want to talk about how good Arsenal are, but what you man saying? You man think they're gonna win the league or?
I think it's going to go to the wire, isn't it? I don't know. I mean,
I'll put it on the door.
To feel, you know,
Abbas is in the acceptance stage of grief.
You know, I still believe it's going to go down to the wire, but I think it's in their hands. I think they're more than capable of securing the bag, but it's still going to. I don't know. I still believe there'll be some twists and turns. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not writing them off completely, but yeah. Yeah,
you can't write them off with the points they've got on the table, but they've got some hard games. Namely the Anfield game. I think that one, that's a very key game. Because for me, obviously I've still got my stocks in Arsenal. Even if they lose at Anfield, I've still got my stocks in them. But if they win at Anfield, that's a massive statement.
Do you know? I think
because they don't win over there.
Yeah, I think if they
don't win over there, they get cooked every time. And I don't expect them to win there anyway. I think even a draw would be an excellent result for them, even with how Liverpool are playing.
If they win there, yeah, I think that's them, because even if they lose to City, I don't see them. I just don't see them crumbling. I thought they would have crumbled earlier in the season when they lost to City, and I thought they would have lost the next game or whatever. Not, they never done that. So
saying that,
if they
they
win,
are the only team that have lost a title from this position with 29 games left. They are the only team that has done it.
Abbas just got that hope, boy.
out of the grieving process, boy.
Huh? I can see the shamelessness, boy, from these man, boy. If Arsenal don't win, oh my god, you lot are gonna be shameless with it, boy. He's
Me?
Yes, you. Yes, you, boy. Yes, you.
No, but
Man,
honestly, I'll be fair. Let's just be honest, right? The way the season's going, the way they'll be playing, it's to take a monumental shotgun to the foot for them to lose the title for me, right? I also like, and as you guys said,
I don't think you're monumental, because there's a few losable games or drawable.
the only two games
they got like Newcastle away, innit? Then they got Newcastle away.
Yeah, away. Newcastle
And
go
Chelsea,
away.
I don't think you can discount Chelsea. I know Chelsea are rubbish, but you know what Chelsea love to do when they're rubbish? To ruin another London's club title. You know what I mean? Title charge.
I mean,
that's all they're good for, that team. You know what I mean?
My head will only start. I will only start disbelieving. Well, actually, let's call it as if they beat Liverpool, I don't think they lose. I don't think they're losing the title.
If they beat Liverpool, yeah, I think they'll.
If they lose to Liverpool,
I still don't think it's that bad.
Lose to Man City, and then they're going to Chelsea. Then I'm gonna start going. Oh,
but you know, if they lose to Chelsea,
you know what gives me hope for? What gives me hope for Arsenal is that, I'm sorry, this Man City team, they have random wobbles, bro. You know what I mean? I know they're cooking, but they will just go and draw against, Bournemouth. Like, or just some nonsense game. They always just surprise you, Man City, this season. Now that they've beaten Liverpool on the weekend. That's the first time they've won 4 games in a row this season. And for them, that's like, for this to be the first time they won 4 games in a row in a season is mad for Man City. They would have done that in October and September. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they could be coming strong at the right time,
Yeah, that's that hope. That's that sort from you, bro. That's your hope, innit?
I was just throwing it out there. What's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, I don't think that's hope still.
Oh man, yeah, Arsenal fans, I got you, man. I got you. You know what I mean? Just send me the peas in it. You know my address.
No, honestly, like for me, that's because it's literally like they lose to Liverpool, they'll beat West Ham, they'll beat Southampton, and then it's Man City, Chelsea. Literally, those.
I don't like that back to back. That back to back, it does.
It's
3 days
apart as well. It's 3 days apart as well. So it's Wednesday they play Man City away, and then it's Saturday have Chelsea coming to Emirates.
But this is the thing. Imagine they go and get a draw at the Etihad, bro. That's them. But you know the problem is when you're the team that needs it, that will be comfortable with the draw. More often than not, that team loses because they don't play properly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Normally the chasing team will win.
They have to go there and win.
I don't see Arteta going there to play for a draw, though. I don't see it.
Or you might get comfortable. Do you know what I mean? Get to a point where it's like, oh, you know what? You know what I mean? It's 80th minute. It's still 1-1 or whatever it is. Yeah, let's hold it down, boy.
No, but if it's 80th minute 1-1, bruv, he's gonna have to see it out, bruv.
Because then you see that Norwegian boy just come and dunk on someone's head, like, you know what I mean? It's long. It's long. But anyway, let's move on, boy. Let's slither on down, boy, to the bottom half of the league. Huh? Crystal Palace FC. I don't even call it
10 minutes.
No, this is 2 minutes, but I mean, can we even call this the new manager bounce?
No.
Or is this is the oldest manager in the league bounce, isn't it? Like, what is this?
I think it's a disrespectful bounce, if I'm honest.
And you know what? Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, but yeah, I'm rolling with you on the disrespectfulness, because what did I complain about last time? Yeah. We played Man United twice, Liverpool at home. Do you know what I mean? Away to Brentford, away to Brighton, Man City. I can't remember another good team. You know what I mean? Loads of like just difficult teams, yeah. And then now we're now in the side of the teams that are below us, the quote unquote easy games. That's when you sack the manager. That's when you bring my man. That's why I'm looking at this result here. I'm like, I don't know how much I can really credit you for this here, because it's very much conceivable that we would have won this game.
Yeah, with Vieira. Yeah.
I know we won it last minute. However, if you watch the game, this game should have been done. They scored.
This was literally I was about to say. You won it last minute, but with Vieira, you would have won it in the like Savior.
Like it should have been done, bro. Like literally, Leicester, bro. They had 3 shots, yeah, and they scored an absolute banger. Obviously, you know the rule. You know what I mean? You play against Crystal Palace, it's +10 shooting for everybody. You know what I mean? People always like, you know what I mean, long shots and volleys. You know what I mean? 99 for everybody. But against Palace, this is the right back. You know, slapping that ball like that against the run of play right after half time, where they should have been like 2-0 down. You know what I mean?
You
and then
guys
Zaha got injured as well.
Shots. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
31 shots. It was inevitable that you're going to win this game, right,
bro? I mean,
at
and
home
the funniest
as well.
thing, the funniest thing here about the last goal, obviously Zaha got a growing injury, came off just before half time. My friend, the Uber driver, came on. Are you? And he was doing his usual Uber route, nonsense on the pitch, dribbling, losing the ball. I was cussing him. When he passed the ball into that bald-headed Mateta, yeah. Did you man see the goal? Did any of you see the goal? I don't know if any of you saw the goal.
All right.
Well, you that saw that goal, yeah. That pass, I was cussing that pass as he was flying in. I was like, this is overhit, bro. Like it was like he just blasted the ball at man. I was like, this Uber driver is like, what's Mateta gonna do?
I was surprised Mateta controlled that ball.
And the way Mateta controlled it, yeah, I was like, if we do this again, yeah, 100 times, you ain't getting this off. You ain't getting this off, because he just controlled that, turned the defender. The defender didn't expect him to be able to control it. That's why the defender was cooked by the touch. You know what I mean? He couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? Because as soon as he turned, defender and the keeper, boy, everyone reacted like, what? He actually, what? Oh no. Bang, goal.
Yeah. There was literally a 2-second delay of disbelief that he's controlled that ball. And by the time they've all tried to react, it's too late. Yeah, look.
You know, positives.
I'm looking at the formation, right?
Let me shoot Hodgson some bail. The only bail I'll shoot him is Eze playing in a more favorable position. Or at least playing in a more favorable position, because Vieira's doing that foolishness where I was seeing these guys deep in midfield, which, you know, was just absolute nonsense. Fair enough to him, Aye didn't start. The right back situation, he put in Joe Ward. I don't like Joe Ward, but he's still better than Klein. I can't stand Klein, bro. He's useless, bro. He's useless. And that's it. But again, I still think Vieira would have won this game. But you know what? I'm not gonna just stay on this Vieira hype. You know what I mean? It's done now, isn't it? You know what I mean? I'm sounding like some next man still talking about the X and the loud up. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he's so mad. He's so mad. But I still think
R&B dance in the water.
Do you know what I mean? Man's out there, I'm out there dancing in the rain and that. Like, yo,
You're playing me.
You know what I mean? Can you imagine, brother? Don't in a bath, you know, fully clothed, you know, bath full of water. Like.
Timberlands, bro.
You know, in Timbs and bootcut jeans. Like, it's so mad, bro. Like, yeah. So, and then now if you look at the next games, I think it's Leeds and some other, you know what I mean?
Leeds, Southampton,
Yeah.
Everton.
Do you know what I mean?
And
then
literally the best run
that's what I'm saying.
This man does.
If he now goes and wins that, it's going to be, oh, look at Hodgson, look what he's done. Listen, more likely they're going to stay and he's going to get the job. Because if he keeps Crystal Palace up here, how can they justify now bringing another guy?
But I think it's got
to me, yes, bring someone else, but they will give him another contract. And that guy, you know what I mean, with his beak, will take that contract, but he doesn't care if he's an OAP or whatever, bro. You know what I mean? Look how happy he is to be back. He can't believe his luck, bro. He cannot believe his luck.
Do you know what?
Bro, I can't even watch his interviews, you know. They make me sick, blood. Nah, bro. It makes me, when I see him there just grinning and that, blood, you know, like it's a wonder lottery, blood. You know what I mean? Oh, yes, glad to be back. Oh, shut up, man. Oh my days. Anyway.
But listen, what I was gonna say is Hodsonator is back, as we coined him ages ago. He's definitely staying because
I'm telling
he's
you,
gonna get the results.
He's gonna get the results. He's gonna stay in the league, and then how are you gonna sack him then? Because the narrative is, oh yeah, we were on our way down, and then he came in and turned things around, and now you're gonna bring another guy.
And you know some of your silly fans are gonna back him to the hilt as well.
Some of our silly fans are gonna what? They're already celebrating. Brother, one of the biggest accounts, biggest Palace accounts on Twitter there, I'm reading it, I'm just like, I need to mute you, blood, because you're getting on my nerves the way you're talking right now. He's talking like, you know what I mean, we just got pep and things are changing and everything is on its way up and that.
You know what's going to kill me is when in the summer, because obviously the fans are going to be delirious when they survive, they're going to back in, they're going to sing and shout and all the rest of it. Summer's going to come, there's going to be minimum investment again from these guys, right?
We'll be signing players from the championship again.
Yeah, or the opposite, there's going to be maximum investment. Investment Vieira never saw.
I don't trust it with this guy.
With this guy, he's going to end up buying all the cricket players from Liverpool.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. You be like, all the dad man from Liverpool, yeah. Oh yeah. Milner, yeah. Come here, blood.
Yeah, come.
No.
Yeah.
Don't say Milner, boy. I trust me. The dark times is when we had Hodgson, and the ones that ring off in my head, bruv, is Konchesky and Poulsen. Man, don't chat to me about Hodgson, innit? Yeah, those are the ones that ring off in my head.
Bro.
Poulsen.
Hodgson is an absolute criminal, bro. Yeah, this is a man, that when he was at Inter Milan, he was like, Roberto Carlos, you can't play left back, big man. I need you to play left wing.
Yep. He's the one that agreed for him to be sold to Real Madrid. Can you believe that?
Bruv, that's about the only good thing he's ever done in his life. Got us Roberto Carlos. Safe.
Can you believe that?
Absolute clown.
And he wasn't even a lot of money as well. He was quite rather cheap too.
Exactly. Bro. Anyway, that's a good segue to Madrid. You know what I mean? You know, we finish on Madrid quickly. You know, them ones there. You can see my name. Still Carlo out, yeah. Don't let this little 6-0 against Farmers, blood. You know what I mean? Fool you, yeah. Still Carlo. He's a donut. I hate him.
That's a bit harsh.
It's not. It's not, blood. Yeah, because now that the league is completely done out here, yeah, we're 12 points behind, big man. Like, it's done, innit? Might as well give the man the trophy. Now you wanna start rotating. Now you wanna try playing a 4-2-3-1 that everyone's been crying for against smaller teams. We're not saying play 4-2-3-1 against the big teams. Against this, because this is how we've lost this league, you know. It's not because we're losing to Atletico and Barcelona or whatever. This league has been lost losing to Rayo Vallecano and them man there. Yeah, losing away to Mallorca, losing to these silly teams. Why? Because my man plays the same dry football, bro. The same dry. It works in the Champions League because the bigger teams, they push onto you. They press you. Yeah, so your quality, you know what I mean? These are press-resistant players. You try and do whatever press against Madrid, they're going to pass through you, bro. You know what I mean? And that's why these man do the business in the Champions League against the big teams, because big teams like to press. Small teams are coming here. Sorry, just quickly. Small teams are coming doing low block. You're playing the same thing. It's not working, and you're telling us it's working. Yeah? And then they play like this. We got Barcelona on Wednesday. Barcelona have a hella man injured, yeah? Now, on paper, we should be brushing these man. I'm sorry, yeah? I'm still vexed, you know. This is why I'm saying still call it out, yeah? Because Barcelona are rubbish, bro. I don't care if they've beaten us 3 times in a row now, yeah? These men are scud. Even if they got their full team, yeah? They're scud. We're better than them. This is all on this fraud, Carlo Ancelotti, blood. All on him.
All right, question for you. Is it still Carlo out if he's wins the Champions League?
Yes.
Oh, bro, this man.
Yes.
You want to really rattle this guy's cage? Ask him that again.
I'm just
And
answering the
say
question.
why.
Answer the question. Yes.
30 bucks.
He
Why?
answered. I was just answering the question.
It's still Carlo out even if he wins the Champions League. Yes, it is. Because you know what will happen? Barcelona win the league again next season. I'm sick of it. Because you know what it is? Champions League, yes, Champions League is better than winning the league and all that, yeah. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm shouting at my TV every Sunday and Saturday, blood. Don't make me shout at my TV, yeah, for 38 weeks for you, man, to go and not win the thing, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Losing to, you know what I mean, absolute scrub teams that I see Barcelona brushing aside with man like Christensen in their team and, you know what I mean, Ferran Torres and that.
But you know, ain't he linked with like Brazil or something, Carlo?
Go, bro. Go, bro. Go and do samba and joga bonito over there.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Another
Play your
question for you,
favorites
yeah?
over there.
If Carlo does leave, what manager would you like to see
Klopp.
come in? Whoa.
No. If
Now,
Carlo
what
leaves,
manager? Yeah.
this was my list. I wanted Tuchel, but that's done. Right? Now, we got a problem. Nagelsmann. I'm not sure about that, brother. He's the best of the bunch that's out there, but Madrid is a different beast, bro. Do you know what I mean? Madrid is a different beast. It takes a different type of sentiment. I'll tell you one thing. It better not be Poch. Tell you what, yeah. Out of everyone that's available, I will change this thing to stay Carlo, bro. Man tells me I will change this thing, yeah, to keep Carlo. I will keep Carlo than Poch, bro. I don't want that Tottenham loser mentality anywhere near my club. Nowhere near, bro.
But this is another thing, because if Madrid win, like let's say they win the Champions League, and
they'll keep him, bro. He's got a contract until 2024. He'll stay.
No, but the problem is the biggest problem that you have is the transfer window.
That, bro, this is why. Obviously, in theory, I'd rather us get knocked out of everything, and these men see, oh, right, we're gonna spend peace, right? That's the best thing for the long term. But when the Champions League music starts here and Chelsea fans are chatting rubbish in your ear, I don't want to lose, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like, I don't want to lose.
Right. So what you saying? You want to clap out Chelsea and then you don't mind losing it?
Yeah, but then Pep though allow that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Maybe buy it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Then because if you go to the semi-finals and I see his bald head across the thing, I ain't trying to lose that. And if you get to the final and I see
no one loses
Napoli
final,
and that man there, like, you can't lose a final. That's like, you know what I mean? It's a final. Like, come on, that's the problem.
All right, cool. Right,
at the end of the day, you want your team to win. So you don't want your team to not win, but I'm just saying, in theory, really and truly, the best thing for us is to not win nothing, so that these men realize, big man, Benzema is 35 years old. Like, you know what I mean?
You see, this is the problem you will have, though. As you said, if they do win, they'll be like, "No, everything's fine. We can run it again. We're gonna run this again.
They're gonna run it again, bro.
Yeah, bro. This is the bad.
Bro, you know the worst thing is, yeah, next season you're gonna see Kudo with less hair going. Why is he starting Cruz and Modric again?
Kudo's beard is gonna look all patchy, bro.
I'm telling you, yeah. I'm telling you, this Cruz and Modric thing, yeah, I swear down. If there was more pattern botness in my family, I'd have had it and it would have accelerated, bro. You see, Cruz, yeah, the way he's like teasing this whole retirement, yeah. I think I'm probably in the like 1% of Madrid fans that I can't, bro. I really want him to retire, blood. All the Madrid fans are twerking for this man. Please don't retire. I'm like, please retire, bro. Please, because it means, man, your hand is forced now. You gotta move on. You know what I mean? You have to move on now. Literally, out of Cruz or Modric, I'll keep Modric. I know Modric is the older one, but I still keep Modric. Modric still can move. You know what I mean? Yes.
Mobile,
this is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? This whole, but he controls the game and da. Yeah, but if Modric is not there, because both of them are on the pitch, it's long, bro. You know what I mean? People are using the Liverpool game as an example. I was like, bro, that's Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? That's not normal Liverpool. You know what I mean? This is an especially poor Liverpool at this moment in time. You man couldn't even dominate Frank Kessie and them, man. Like, lie.
Oh my lord!
And I'm telling you that this Barcelona team, they've got Pedri out. I think who else is out, man? Dembele is obviously out. I think Frankie De Jong. There's a possibility he might be out. We're talking key players, their best players, bro. All out for this second leg of the cup on Wednesday. So these brothers will still make them look like 2011 Barcelona. Watch.
So you say they dare not lose on Wednesday. Is that what
They
you're saying?
must. They must
Bro.
win the game, bro.
No. My point is, yeah, it was a you must the last one, yeah, because them man are still missing apart from what's his name, De Jong. Yeah,
Jesus
it was a
Christ.
still you
Yeah,
must.
so
This
you
Barcelona,
Dembele's out,
this-
Pedri's out, Frankie De Jong, Christensen.
Brother,
Yeah.
you must. But watch what we're gonna see, bro. Yeah, because we're gonna see Cruz. We know the lineup. Carvajal is gonna play. Yeah, it's gonna be Carvajal. What's his name? Rudiger and Militao. It's gonna be possibly Nacho left back. He's probably gonna have Camavinga play 6, Cruz and Modric. Yeah. Rodrigo that had a fantastic game on the weekend. He's gonna be on the bench again, and it's gonna be Valverde right wing, Benzema and Vinicius. And what's the tactic? Vinicius, please do something. That's Carlos football right now. Vinicius, please.
and Inshallah, yeah.
It's just Vinicius, please. I used to cast Vinicius, yeah, because he used to do some kick and run movements, yeah. But this season, Vinicius is even better than what he was last season. Because this season, yeah, man has had to do things by his ones, brother. By his ones. Even remember you're 2-0 down at Anfield. That game was looking peak, yeah. Who brought us back? With a goal out of absolutely nothing. Do you know what I mean? A goal out of absolutely nothing. He's dragging these scrubs. I feel sorry for him. Imagine if Vinicius was playing with prime Marcelo at left back. Someone he can actually do 1-2s with, and do you know what I mean? Cook. This job will be a lot easier. Nah, bruv. Man gets the ball, goes past the defender, and it's got nobody in the box. It's long. It's long. But anyway, moral of the story, still color out. And these men are going to embarrass themselves on Wednesday, as I said, even though they shouldn't. Like I said, Liverpool could play Barcelona tomorrow. Man United can play Barcelona tomorrow. Yeah. I dare I say even Chelsea could play Barcelona tomorrow. Yeah. Anybody could play Barcelona tomorrow. Anybody that's half decent, as we've seen in Europe, even Inter Milan watch these, man. But we go out there, and then you see what happens. Then I was gonna say something that I shouldn't say, but yo, it is what it is, boy. I'm gonna end it on that, boys. You guys got anything else you want to cover?
We forgot the L's, you know. Totally forgot the L's.
Bro. Brendan Rodgers, bro. Manager L. I mean, the man, 33 shots faced, 3 shots for your team, and you had the bloody audacity to come out and say we didn't deserve to lose that game. No wonder you got sacked.
Yep.
Epic fail. You are one pathetic loser.
I'll be honest. Well, we said the players will just give it to the whole Liverpool squad except for.
I think we got to sprinkle a United player as well. Pick one. I'll let you pick one.
I have to sprinkle. I have to sprinkle.
Sprinkle a couple of United players. You must.
Beg horse. I have to.
Come on, one more. You can't just be Vegas.
Scott McTominay.
Dallo?
No, I don't blame him for getting cooked. He was always going to get. He shouldn't even be started. He should never have started.
Fair enough.
Hey, you know what? A special L for Abbas for that comment there.
I know my players. I knew he was going to get cooked.
Epic fail. Epic fail. You are one pathetic loser.
Anyway, there you have it, boy. There you have it. Catch you again next week. Later.
Adios.
Bye.